What's going on there, Mr. Amazing Atheist? This is my second video reply to you. I replied, I don't know, almost a year ago, I suppose, to one of your videos. But, and I watched quite a few of your videos. They're entertaining, I have to admit. I was watching your video entitled Stupid Comments on Stupid Videos, or, yeah, okay, we know that's not the title. Stupid comments from stupid people, and I've seemed to run across a little contradiction in the way you think. Imagine that. I have a copy of the Constitution here. It's kind of taped together. Carried it with me for many years. I guess I got this back in '89 from President Bush, the first President Bush. But you'd mentioned something in your video, words to the effect of, if the federal government isn't able to tell us not to do drugs or ban us from doing drugs or whatever, then why should the state tell us not to do it? And I thought about that, and I thought, well, this guy's smarter than that. So I'm pretty sure you didn't mean that all laws must come from the federal government. So if you didn't mean that, well, why wouldn't the next logical step be for the states to handle an issue? I think what Ron Paul was saying, and I'm not a Paulite by no means, please, I didn't vote for the guy in our primary here. But I think what Mr. Paul was probably getting at is, I'm just going to read Amendment 10. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states, respectively, or to the people. So maybe what Paul's saying is, as president, it's none of our business at the federal level. I defer to the state, and maybe to the people at some point. Now, he didn't say the states all have to make it illegal. All he's saying is, hey, that's not a power that the federal government should have. That should be up to the states. If you agree with that or not, I don't know. To me, it seems a pretty logical thing to say when you're running for president, that if it's an issue that isn't any of the federal government's business, take it to the states. That's basically all he was saying. And some states might not choose to regulate drugs or prohibit them or whatever. So I understand where you're coming from, though. You want it to be an individual's choice and, liberty and all that good stuff. That's kind of what we're about here in the U.S. But then you get towards the end of the video and you say that you disagree with parents that are religious that choose to homeschool their children. Now, I'm not a homeschool parent. I have 2 high school kids. They both go to public schools. They've turned out pretty good so far. But I don't have any problem with someone choosing to homeschool their kids. You, on the other hand, think that it's up to the government to educate kids. And that kind of goes against that whole personal freedom, personal liberty deal, if you ask me. Let's just take some wild example and imagine somebody at some point in your life decides that they're willing to reproduce with you. I mean, okay, let's just go there anyways. And we got these amazing athletes running around, and they go to school someday, public school, and they come home, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. Daddy, you know what I learned today? I learned that eating fast food is bad for you, and that we should exercise and keep our bodies in shape and stuff like that. How are you going to feel? You might want to pull them dogs out of that school right then and there. What kind of nonsense are they teaching my kids? But yeah, I think I have no problem at all with someone that is using maybe another part of the Constitution that says, that First Amendment thing, that Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. So you don't have a problem with the federal government telling people that they must have their kids educated by them. If that's the way you're going with things there, Mr. Amazing Atheist, I guess maybe you're not about personal liberty after all. And you're going to use some nonsense example of samurai kids and all this other nonsense that you come up with, these extreme examples like okay, I went there too. The extreme example is the case where someone would be willing to have offspring with you someday. But anyways, guess I'll end this video for now, and you can explain why that isn't a contradiction, I'm sure. But anyways, take it easy, and I'll keep watching your videos. Later.